ASPAC Secretary-Treasurer, and then the proposed amendment to the ASPAC bylaw, the announcement of appointments, and then the reports of election chair. Then we have the elections, nominations, and candidate speech before lunch. And in the afternoon will be the reports of all the governors and the announcement of results of elections and the presentation of the next convention. So, I'm now presenting this business agenda to be approved by the House of Delegates. Do I have any motion to move?
好，那我们刚刚的议程中，我们要进入讨论提案之前，我们要通过这个议程。好，大家请看一下，我们要来通过才能进行的整个一个进入的一个后续的一个工作。
If it's no problem, then we're gonna approve it.
喂，好了，请进。
The governor's report will be after lunch because there's
voting, election.
Voting is in the morning.
It was in the afternoon. It's like that's why. No. In the program, it has been mentioned that it's after lunch by 2:30 to 3 o'clock.
I'm sorry. 我们在上一次的理事会稍微有在做调整，这个版本是比较旧的 ，sorry.
And we make some change in the latest board. We made the change.
所以说我们的投票是在早上，因为我们的议案很快会过，下午再做整个章程大会的一个大修订的，排在这样时间比较充足。
And because we're gonna vote after voting, we're gonna finish bylaw amendment discussions in the morning, and therefore we keep the report time in the afternoon.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I have a problem as a credential committee. I did not have yet all the names of the delegates for the districts. We cannot vote without all the name of the delegates unless the body of the previous president, they say we're going to vote without those who are not present in the room. Currently, if we have to respect the bylaw, we cannot do the election because I don't have all the names of the delegates. So I urge all the districts to send me as soon as possible the name of the delegates. I have 3 districts remaining. I won't tell the name of the district for the remaining. I think that we better move to this afternoon after lunch for the election and for the amendment.
他现在在质疑我们台湾总会没有把投票代表给我们亚太区。他现在在质疑我们台湾总会没有把投票代表给我们亚太区，他一直都拿不到。 那这样说是征求在座的同意，我们台湾总会还没有这个名单，继续把整个议程回归到我们下午还没有这个名单，争取在座各种同意，回归到我们下午，争取在座各种同意。
黄主席，我们想把目前我们的书里面的议程保持，把目前我们的书里面的议程保持。The motion that the current agenda to be proposed to be approved in the motion and not changed. Agenda to be proposed to be There's a motion to change, to maintain the previous agenda, the present agenda, the previous agenda, the present agenda, and approve it. So to maintain, not that amended one, approve. Not that amended one. There's a motion to change. There's a motion to change. Okay, for the whole day, we will maintain this program. Clarification. The motion, clarification, Madam. The motion is to maintain the program as stated, the agenda as stated in our program. That's the motion. And I seconded the motion already, Mr. Chairman. That's it.
好，那我们有刚刚呼吁说要按照我们的大会手册，我们的大会手册里面，
So we're going to follow our souvenir program, the agenda in the souvenir program.
好了，请说。
That is a right issue.
我是台湾的总会长昆汀秀。我认为要把那个会议改到下午，因为我们所有名单都已经应该给了，但是呢，因为作业的时候是跟我们台湾一点关系都没有。那他们要求我现在再给他一份名单，我 OK 没有问题，但是呢，不可以忽略台湾总会的权益。Please, Chancellor.
They request me to give one rooster, but we cannot impact the right of Taiwan district.
好，那我们台湾的有提出我们的决议问题，说明了这个会还是在下午再投票。好，那我们现在整个一个进度头，那赞成下午投票的请举手。
Okay, so vote in the afternoon, please raise your hand. Vote in the afternoon.
好，那过半数少。
Okay, vote in the afternoon. If you want to vote in the afternoon, please raise your hand. Vote in the afternoon.
好，那过半数好，请放下，谢谢。
So we're going to move the agenda. Okay, the
agenda has been adopted by the House of Delegates that was published here in the souvenir book. Does everyone agree? Right? It's being approved. Thank you.
I'm afraid we don't have a stand for this microphone. If anybody wants to speak up, please take it from me.
好，那我们现在开始来做我们的法定的一个确认。议事规则里面，我们刚刚谈到了下午检举，现在整个一个任命以及我们的讨论的这些人员议事规则。好，那我们请那个秘书长。
Okay, we're gonna approve the standing rules.
Now we'll go to the approval of the standing rules for the House of Delegates.
Excuse me, Gigi, have you done the ASPAC Secretary Treasurer's report? You have to do that first, according to the agenda.
Okay, thank you. Now for the ASPAC Secretary Treasurer's report right now. I don't have a report for the Treasurer's report. It's been done in a board meeting already. Thank you. So we'll go to the approval of the standing rules for the House of Delegates by our past chairs, regents.
Standing rules for the House of Delegates of Kiwanis, Asia Pacific. They are in page 35 of the souvenir book. And it is expected that you have read it, understood, and have entered this House of Delegates understanding those rules completely. Regardless, I will be reading these rules to you today. Rule number 1. The official language of the Convention of Kiwanis, Asia Pacific shall be English.
Sorry. 来，我们看一下我们的第36页。我们这个大会手册的第36页，36页里面这里有议事规则，亚太的议事规则里面第36页，我们就现在翻中文了。
Please check the souvenir program, page 36. That is a Chinese standing rule for the House of Delegates.
Okay, rule number 1. The official language of the Convention of Kiwanis, Asia Pacific shall be English, with appropriate simultaneous translation where available according to ASPAC bylaws. Rule number 2. During any voting session, only accredited voting delegates may be seated in the area designated for delegates. Rule number 3. The House of Delegates of Kiwanis, Asia Pacific shall allow delegates delegates to leave and re-enter. However, ballots shall not leave the House. Rule number 4. Any main motion or amendment shall be written in English, signed by the marker and seconder, and presented to the Secretary-Treasurer before it is moved. Rule number 5. No delegates shall speak for more than 3 minutes at a time unless allowed to do so by the order of the day or by a majority vote of the delegates. Rule number 6. No delegate may address the Assembly a second time on the same question until all delegates who desire to speak on the topic have spoken. Rule number 7. The maker of a motion shall be entitled to speak first in support of such motion or may immediately yield the floor to another delegate. Rule number 8. Delegates shall alternate between those speaking for and those speaking against the motion. Rule number 9. A delegate shall not speak for or against the motion and move close the debate on the same recognition. Rule number 10. A. Candidates for office may have one nominating speech not to exceed 1 minute and have his or her nomination seconded from the floor. Candidates for office may have up to 5 minutes to address the convention, and if you are translating, you will have 10 minutes. Rule number 11. Any candidate who is unopposed for office may be elected by voice vote. Rule number 12. Debate on any proposed resolution or amendment to the bylaws of Kiwanis Asia Pacific, including amendments thereto, shall be limited to 30 minutes. Rule number 13. A motion to move the previous question shall be in order until 15 minutes of debate has taken place or until there are no more speakers. Rule number 14. Subject to the discretion of the chairman, no proposed amendment to the bylaws of Kiwanis Asia Pacific shall be introduced later than 15 minutes before the scheduled adjournment of any morning or afternoon session. Any proposed amendment not considered on that day shall be considered during the next session of the House of Delegates of Kiwanis Asia Pacific. Rule number 15. Any of the above rules may be suspended by majority votes. Rule number 16. Robert's Rule Order shall be parliamentary authority for all matters of procedures not specifically covered by the bylaws of Kiwanis Asia Pacific, the bylaws of Kiwanis International, and by these standing rules. Here are your standing rules for the House of Delegates of Kiwanis Asia Pacific. Mr. Chairman.
好，那我们这个亚太联盟的议事规则，就是在这个里面哦，大家再参与一下哦。好，那我们要进行下一项哦。OK， 好，那我们现在把这一次的这个议事规则里面看有没有问题，来，我们继续。
Okay, that is the standing rules. So if there's no problem, we're gonna approve it. And also, we take English as a priority, first priority. And page 35, and page 36 Chinese is support. 所以不好意思，我们这边以35页英文的为主，然后36页的中文为辅助哦，谢谢。Is any problem here?
如果没有问题，我们说aye。
Okay, there's no problem. We'll aye and pass.
OK。好，那我们就通过这个议程了哈。好 ，OK， 来继续。
So I believe that next we are about to have our district governor report. Okay, sorry. Next we're gonna review the parliamentary procedures at a glance. Okay, so let's go to the next one.
好，那我们现在来进行各区总会的一个报告。我们先从纽西兰区总会来跟大家来汇报报告。纽西兰。
And then we're gonna start with our district governor report.
来。
Start from New Zealand.
纽西兰。
New Zealand South Pacific District, please.
来 ，please， 那个麦克风。好，不要了。
简报请放纽西兰。
来，我们时间有限的，可能要快一点。我们的 proposal， 纽西兰。那个助理，我们的那个助理呢，来帮他用一个电脑一下好不好？那个助理。如果没有办法调整，我们先财务报告，这样。好，那纽西兰没有办法，澳洲有办法出来吗？澳洲有办法吗？可以吗？OK， 快一点。 秘书有办法吗？现在是澳洲，是不是？对。好，那我们先澳洲先哈。好了。来，咱大家拍拍我这个啦。
Let's welcome the Australian. Please applause.
Thank you, Ruth. Right. Good morning or good day from Australia. It's David, the Governor of Australia speaking, and I'm very proud and privileged to be leading a Kiwanis nation whose first club was formed in 1967. It's nearly 60 years ago. So as you'll see from the upcoming PowerPoint display, and thank you to the Hughes family there, we have several projects currently happening, including backing Heart Kids Australia, which supports children born with congenital heart disease. Anyway, I'd like now to hand over to the PowerPoint display, if that can be put on, please.
那个都不见了，是因为什么有问题还是电脑？档案问题啊？是他来的档案的问题吗？
对。
啊，原先不是有到总会的这个档案吗？
我们把他的档案放过来了，他档案播放上有问题。
那不然印刷怎么印？印刷怎么印呢？
没有，董事长，他这个是他有放一个影片档案，他档案现在有问题，没办法播。
影片不是这一本吗？你秀出来不是这一本吗？
不是，他们各区总会有自己准备自己的报告。OK， 好了，搞定。
I think we're getting some traction.
好，那个谁来？那利用这个时间我们利用这个空档的时间，我们不要空档，麦克风一起干了我们今天最重要的整个一个议案的问题是在于我们亚太经纪人修正的这个条文里面非常的多。
Today's the main focus and the main issue of bylaw amendment is that we're gonna go through a lot of items, a lot of content.
好，那这样就截止了先看那个了。好了。
Okay, so let's go back here to your report.
好，收录。
Thank you.
Okay, can I continue, Ambrosia? Or have I got a bit more time? Or?
David, please continue.
Sorry?
Please continue.
Right, sorry about the technical issue there. I'm not sure quite what was happening. But I hope you agree the fact there that we're obviously active with SLP. Australia's very well endowed for terrific kids. We have at least 2 key clubs that I can recall in Australia, which we're trying to build that up. SLP's 2, we have action clubs, a few of them still happening. And as you'd have seen, we are active also in the prestigious Kiwanis International Signature Project Contest. And one of our main entries this year that is representing Australia is from Sydney Club with its Comfort Care Kit project. And this involves where sadly a child who is unwell and close to passing away in Sydney Hospital, the family is offered full use of a cabinet containing useful items to assist the unfortunate family in the grieving process. We thought that entry was certainly worthy of helping represent Australia. So, I'm not sure how much time I've got there. Yeah, I think I mentioned earlier in this weekend that Kiwanis Australia, we're proud of many of the aspects that we do, including our probably very unique bus service, Kiwanis bus service. We have book boxes, we have the Kiwanis up in Mount Barker near Adelaide. There's a Kiwanis bookshop that creates a very good revenue, and it's just, it's all happening, put it that way. So really I'd like to wrap it up by reminding all Kiwanians and supporters, you're more than welcome to attend our annual convention, which this year is on August 28 to 31 in Echuca, which is in northern Victoria. That's about an 8-hour drive from Sydney, just to give you some idea. So just in closing too, I'd like to mention that in my experience, one of the slogans that I personally adhere to is, and I hope you agree, Kiwanis, we put the fun into fundraising. So thank you for your time. Thank you.
好，谢谢那个澳洲的总会长，感谢你。好，再接下来，我们那个纽西兰可以播放吗？如果不可以播放，我们就继续往下，然后再推演，可以吗？日本，纽西兰可以吗 ？OK， 继续。好了，不，来，我们请我们的 Japan， 我手里有，手里干，no。
日本先，谢谢。
OK， 手里。来，拍包就来，咱们跟起咱带来的温度了哈。继续 ，Japan。没有，画面。
That's nothing on the screen. 不好意思，荧幕上面没有画面，谢谢。
来，我们那个各区的先先测试一下好了啦，不然现在上来都是浪费时间啦。
Okay, let's do the task first. We don't want to waste our time.
是档案问题还是怎样不能相容吗？那个对，好来，那个麻烦一下，那 USB。
So our governor, please, our controls right, the other side of the stage, so you have the report. Put it the USB, or if you don't have, then email me, then we will send it there. Thank you so much.
好，那看到了。看到了，来，先报告。
So, 那个啥，okay, the report is here.
Okay, thank you, distinguished guests and fellow Kiwanians. I'm Takao Nagoya, Governor of Japan District. So I would like to report on recent progress of the Japan District. First, membership and engagement. Our membership has increased by 1%. From, thank 1,945 within the last 5 months. A net growth of the 18 members, and we are aspiring to achieve our goals of more than 2,000, a little more members by the end of this term. Regarding new club opening, okay, we are working on establishing two 4 clubs this year. Currently, there are 41 clubs in Japan. No club pending charter revocation. So next is for leadership and education. Both governor and district secretary are visiting division, meeting to convey the goals of KI and the Japan district. Please next, community impact. Please next.
Next.
Yes, please.
下一位。下一页。
Okay. Community impact. 10 clubs has achieved on Kiwanis Monday, and we are submitted entries to KI signature project contest for both group 1 and 2. And next, please. Many more interesting achieves are conducted by clubs. By the KC of Nagasaki, is the dinosaur festival for the children, and picture card show by KC of Aomori. And 2 clubs have submitted entry to the 50 mural competition. Okay, please. As of today, we have 6 Circle K clubs, 6 clubs, and 3 Builders clubs, totaling 15 SLP clubs in Japan. Branding and image. We renewed the website last April. Also, we issued the first Kiwanis report, a few pages magazine to be published a few times a year, last November. And of course, we issued the annual district magazine on 1st of March. In both printed and digital formats. And financial viability. Okay. So we already reported to you. So we have limited KIDs of all the clubs. That's last December. And we have also submitted 2023-2024 financial statement to KI on 10th of March. As for donations, one member donated 10,000 US, totaling 22,000 US of unlisted restricted big gifts to KCF so far. So next please. Regarding adoption of technology, where the broadcasting Kiwanis Festival and other interesting activities on YouTube. Hi. So that's all from me today. Thank you so much.
好，谢谢我们的日本基总会的总会长所有的带动的团队努力感谢你也要再次谢谢你的前的缴交会议到世界总会了。好，那再接下来我们会到我们的纽西兰。
So next, let's welcome New Zealand.
纽西兰。我们接下来我们的印度。
And after New Zealand is India.
Oh, sorry, 尼泊尔。
Thank you. So good morning. Hello.
Sorry for the interruption. When we went through the timer, and when it's close to the timer, we will remind you. Friendly reminder. Thank you so much. 等一下时间会到，我们这边会敲钟提醒时间哦，谢谢。
So, hello everybody. Hello, Chair and dear leaders of Kiwanis International. So I'm very pleased to be in front of you to present New Zealand South Pacific District on behalf of Governor Mike Bond. So New Zealand is a very large district with 5 countries. So here is the team of this year. So I'm very pleased to be in front of you as immediate past to represent my district. So you see the size. So we have 3 divisions. And we are very low membership, but we are working hard to recruit new members and to reinforce each club in New Zealand's Pacific District. It's not working. I'm blocked. Sorry. Technical problem. No. That's it. So this is the initiative to recruit new members. So there's a few leaders coming together and to give given tools and to manage how to recruit and to invite new members in clubs. So by starting in Division 1 in New Zealand, because it's a main place, there's a lot of possibility of recruiting, so we have to focus on this one. I block, okay. So education, training of leaders, to participate on Kahai webinar, to give tools to everyone, to promote and amplify Kiwanis program, that's a very nice one. Next. Next. No. There's it is, okay. So leadership program is very important. In New Caledonia, we have 2 builder clubs, 1 key club. In New Zealand, 1 key club. And we are trying to reopening the Circle K in New Caledonia. So maybe this year. So it's very nice to promote and we be the future leaders of Kiwanis. So here are some pictures of pricing K clubs in convention. So here also project for key clubbers, so they are very active in New Zealand and in New Caledonia. So I'm very proud of these clubs. So South Pacific District. Yes. So this is the main New Zealand Pacific district. So on your left is a car park, so they can raise 6,000 dollars so to help the container and sending the container to Vanuatu. And on the right side is all things we packed for container. So I attend the Melbourne Cup in Port Vila. It's a very important fundraising event. They're raising 2 millions of Vanuatu, so that's a very interesting project. Oops. Next. So this is a project with sewing machine and workshop. Is a donation of book. Next. Very repetitive. Yeah, so it's pictures of project in French Polynesia with a visit of the governor. Next, please. And this is also a green project, and I thank Cher Sujan because it's a very nice project. Next. So this is some other programs and other fundraising. Next. So the signature project is things so we're focusing on it. Next. And also more important visit to India. So congratulations to India district. Next. And branding communication. And next. And next. So this is our convention and will be in August. Thank you very much.
So 好，谢谢我们纽西兰我们的总会长的一个报告。好，那谢谢你。好，请坐我们的接下来我们的尼泊尔。
Let's welcome Nepal.
尼泊尔，萨丽莎，莫丽莎。
Manisha, please come on stage. Thank you so much. Let's welcome Nepal District Governor Manisha.
Thank you. Kiwanis, Nepal District, 50th Golden Jubilee Convention of Kiwanis International of ASPAC, Kaohsiung City, Taiwan. Dear Presiding Officer, Kiwanis International President Lee Kuan Yew, esteemed members of KI Board of Trustees, ASPAC leaders, fellow governors, and dedicated delegates. I am privileged to stand before you at this historic convention of the District Governor of Nepal District. This milestone celebrates the continued dedication of Kiwanis members in serving children and community worldwide. Today, gather to reform our commitment to service, uphold this noble mission, and make this convention truly meaningful and impactful. I am pleased to share my district progress and future plan through the PowerPoint, which is uploaded alongside. Please. This initiative focuses on improving children's education, healthcare, leadership development, and overall well-being. With the unwavering support of Kiwanis Club in Nepal, I am confident it will turn this plan into reality. Serving the children of Nepal is my passion. Guided by KI motto, I strive to make a real difference in the lives of children and community by fostering unity and service
among our members. My personal motto is simple and profound. Love for children, serving for Nepal. To me, Kiwanis is more than organization. It is a promise. A promise to serve children, uplift communities, and build a brighter future for those in need. In this convention, renew our dedication to this noble cause. Nepal proudly bring over 80 delegates to convention, demonstrating our shared commitment to Kiwanis idol, determination to serve humanity. Let us use this platform to strengthen our convention, exchange experiences, and inspire one another towards great service. Together, let us serve with a compact and unity. This may this 50th Golden Jubilee Convention be a milestone is our mission to create a better world for children everywhere. Thank you, and I wish for resounding success of this convention. Thank you, all of you.
好，谢谢我们的名座，我们新任的这个月才2月份左右才产生的所以说新的总会长，所以说那个跟他讲说，我们很抱歉，这次因为我们的那个台上没有办法来不及，就跟他讲说对不起一下。
This is a new elected governor from Nepal, and it is new election in February.
谢谢你，好，谢谢，好，不好意思的，好，那再接下来，
印度，
好，我们印度。
Let's welcome India District Governor Kush Wonder.
Sorry, I was just arranging the video. Thank you very much. Very good morning, everyone. Myself, Kushwinder Katpalia, and I'm very happy to be here at ASPAC Convention as a district governor, first district governor of India. Thank you very much. Its journey started 3 years back when Mr. Mohan Lamsal came to India and meet me and say, we want to grow India. So he said, we are ready. So from there we started with one club. Now we have 36 clubs with more than 1,000 members in India. And our growth chart will be like, our target is 70 clubs in this year. So that is our motto. And rather than I speak, let's see what is the journey of India, Kiwanis, India district. Video please. Sound. There is no sound. Starting, from starting. I think there is a video problem, I'll just go and... Or 2 minutes. The good part is we got first key club in January, and thanks IAGA for that, is coming with one new key club. So maybe you will have more than 50 key clubs in India.
电脑有问题吗？我看没有画面了。怎么又播这个呢？
他们那边有一点状况 ，technical issue。
那现在有办法吗？那个助理，那个刘敏章呢？请他来支援一下。啊。在哪里？好了，那个看到了，印度那个 Kuchi。
Yes.
Wendy.
Okay. So it's better. We started in North India with one club, New Delhi NCR club. That is actually charter club of mine. And then we grow in North India, in Punjab and the another part of India with 26 clubs in 1 year. So that gave us more confidence to grow in southern part of India like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai. And I would like to thank Mr. Clinton specifically. He has opened one club in Chennai. Thank you, Clinton sir. And he personally came from all the way from New Zealand to charter ceremony. He became the first member in that club also. Thank you, Clinton sir. Now in Bangalore we have 3 clubs and already we have got the money for this fees and dues for another 3 clubs. So in March we will have another 3 clubs in Bangalore itself. So the growth is now exponential in India and we need your support as we are getting from ASPAC, Lee Konyan, President KI and all the staff from KI. Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
好，谢谢我们的总会长的表，我们非常的抱歉哈，来欢迎一下。很讲抱歉，刚刚报告的非常抱歉。
Thank you so much for the report.
好，那接下来我们马来西亚。
The next one we are welcome Malaysia District Governor Olivia.
马来西亚，来，谢谢。
Hello, good morning. 大家早上好，主席好，我们总会长你好，谢谢你们哦。这一次我们马来西亚有机会来这里跟大家分享我们马来西亚做的东西。Thank you very much, Governor Wang. We'd like to present what has been happening in Malaysia for the past 5 months. All right? I hope my PPT works. How many minutes I have? 4 minutes? Gosh. As a background, Malaysia, on record, we have 1,300 members. 马来西亚我们有1300个会员而已，只等于台湾的一个区是吧？好，我们有马来西亚只有 because we only have 5 divisions, but our members are very strong, and we're looking to grow this year to 1,500 members. So all my LG persons work very hard. Past LG, past governor, don't think your job is done. Please assist the district to also grow members and clubs.
So Philippine Luzon and Southern Philippine 2 district, please be ready and send your files to the control right there. Right side on the stage, thank you.
那个现在是电脑是哪里的问题？姐姐，线的。好，那我们先那个总会长，这样是不是先报告，然后我们再补充，给你一个时间，好不好？
So the district goals for Malaysia for this year, Lee Kuan Yew's term, is actually very stressful for me because Kuan Yew is from Malaysia. So Malaysia will have to perform. Am I right, Malaysians, delegates? Right, so we promised Kuan Yew that Malaysia will build 10 clubs, 10 new clubs, which means 2 clubs each division, and 10 SLP clubs. Only 2 SLP clubs per division, not so hard to attain, right? So far we have incorporated 1 club and 2 more on the way. But we have issues with our SLP clubs. We have 27, 1 drop from last year because Circle K, the dues is $24 per member. So we have a problem to renew this club. So forthcoming this year, we will do 1 national youth camp that will benefit more than 300 students. And we also will have 1 fundraiser for the district and also for the 15 permanent projects that we have in Malaysia. This 15 permanent projects has been there for more than 20 years. So we intend to continue the good work because Malaysia, Kiwanis in Malaysia is known for its permanent projects. We don't touch and go. We support these centers as long as we survive in Malaysia. So this is my photo 3 years ago when I was the vice governor. So this is my district team, serving unity, change life, 团结服务，改变生活。好，because of the new initiative, we could see a lot more inter-club activities between the members and the clubs. There's no more competition. We need to work harmoniously. And learning from Taiwan, 我上一次来你们50周年纪念的时候，我就看到你们的活动非常的好，那么我就拿这些资料回去马来西亚跟你们学习，所以我们就有区域的活动了。之前我们是没有，或者每个分会自己的活动，现在我们就会有区域的活动了，就是从台湾学回来的。然后呢，我们就有开始有网站了。Then we started to launch our Kiwanis Digital, whereby the Kiwanis Malaysia has provided websites for clubs to sign up. So we have now at least 16 clubs that sign up with their own website. So this is our SLP club. You can see our LG, handsome LG there, leading the SLP next year. So membership engagement, how is Malaysia doing with membership engagement? So for the month of March, we have this what we call spread love of being a Kiwani. So being the top recruiter, he will be rewarded by all expense paid to ASPAC Manila and ICON next year. So leadership education coming up, we have our midterm convention on the 3rd of May. Then we will have the board retreat for the new board, Gary and his board, the LG, in May as well. And we will always have the President Secretary training around July. So as I said earlier, we are going to have the National Youth Camp and our National Landscape. So that works as a branding for Malaysia, so we could see more Kiwanis brands around Malaysia to raise awareness. So first time, it's not first time probably, it's a continuity, something new. We also learned from Taiwan that we published Kiwanis magazine for the first time this year in December. So as I spoke earlier, we're going to have a fundraising in May to support our permanent projects as well. And the technology would be the website I was telling earlier. So I have so many to show, but I'd rather play a video to tell everybody the story. So these are for the students' breakfast. We obtained 50,000 donation for breakfast for children in KC Metro KL.
可以吗？
So these children are from poor family. We provide them breakfast. So this Kiwanis, KC Moir is very famous for their special children. They have a cafe which they set up for all the proceeds from the cafe will go to the special children's center. These children are from the orphanages. They've probably never been to Little Gym, Play Center. So one of our club brought joy to the children. The Little Gym is one of the owner is one of our members, so they gave it for free. So this is also very important. Other than fun and joy, we give them public speaking training as well, right? So it's not cheap. However, the club managed to get funding for that. Now this Ipoh Club up north, they have raised funds to provide provisions for 100 families, notwithstanding whatever background, Malay, Chinese, Indian, or indigenous people. So this is the back to school program. It's famous to Malaysia. We always give school bags, uniform, shoes to the needy children every year without fail. So these are the children from the orphanages. This is the club up north. They gave them some love during Chinese New Year when they could not spend with their own family. So they are now the adopted children of KC Club of Meru Valley. I'm so sorry, the video is slow, not me. It stopped. Thank you so much. There's so much to tell, but I only have so little time. Thank you.
好了，谢谢我们前几位的前总会长各区的报告以后，我们这个时间来这个要谢谢他们，因为很抱歉都有一些问题哦。我们这个休息时间来再次检查一下，我们休息10分钟，我们休息10分钟，因为让他们来再做整检，不然这样断断续续还是一样。我们现在是表定时间休息时间，好，那我们休息。
Thank you so much for all the